Hello everyone, I'm Lynise, and you're watching another episode of Living Well, Uintah Basin, where success is defined by you. On Beyond the Couch, we're going to take you to the rec center and show you some belly dancing. On our Dish by Dish, we're going to meet up with a guy who's going to show us some good old-fashioned barbecue, something that you can make at your next backyard barbecue. And then on Your Way, we're going to meet up with some gals who are going to show us that living well for them means serving others. So let's go get started.
Living Well, Uintah Basin, presented by Ashley Regional Medical Center. Also made possible by Anadarko and Uintah Recreation District. Living Well, Beyond the Couch.
Do you ever get in a rut with your exercise? I know that I do. Today I'm here at Uintah Community Center, and I'm going to introduce you to an instructor, Valerie Bolton, who does some belly dancing. She's going to show us a fun way to get out of that rut. So let's go in and talk to her. I'm here with Valerie. Valerie, I'm just going to go ahead and get the elephant out of the room. Sometimes when you think of belly dancing, you think of maybe the Hollywood version of belly dancing.
Right, a little more erotic.
But that's not what you do.
No, not at all.
So tell us a little bit about what you do when you come down here to the community center.
Well, my main goal at the community center is to get a workout, because that's why I come. It's because I want to exercise. So belly dance is a fantastic core workout. You can sweat if you really want to. It matters how much you put into it. That's what you're going to get out of it, just like any workout. Lots of abs, lots of buns, ribs. So you're going to really work your whole core. You're going to be sore when you wake up in the morning. That's my goal, is to get you sore.
Those abs are going to be sore.
You are. You're going to be sore. And you're going to get as much out of it as you put into it. If you just kind of stand there and wiggle around a little bit, you're not going to get a workout. But if you want to get a workout, then this is a fantastic way to
So if I come down to the class, or anybody comes down to the class, sweats and a tank top for all you care. Just anything
workout gear
that's comfortable, you can move around in.
No skirts or hip
exotic
scarves
things, anything like that.
required.
Just bring what you have.
Yep, I usually just have on my yoga pants and a tank top.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that have done your class have a lot of fun with it.
It's a lot of fun.
You've been trying to get me to do this for a long time. My schedule actually hasn't really been able to work. I would have been
scared.
down here. I am scared. I am scared. But today you're going to show me some things.
Yeah, it's not scary. It's not scary at all. It's really fun.
Well, I'm excited. I think it just looks fun. It's a great workout. It's something new. I mean, I get in that rut and I just need something fun and new.
It is fun.
So I'm excited. She's going to show me some stuff. Let's go take a look at it.
All right.
Okay, now I'm a little nervous. I really don't have to know how to belly dance, right?
No, you do not have to be a dancer.
Okay.
Never done a single thing. You'll be able to get a good workout and you'll have fun with it.
Well, I've danced, but it's my own kind of dance, so.
All the better. I
All
love
right.
that belly dance is free form. You can't do it wrong. So it's all right. As long as it feels good, then you're doing it right. First thing I'm going to show you is a hip slide. And that is the thing that everything else kind of builds on top of. Once you get to slide, then you can do other stuff on top of that. Now the hip slide, you always start with a regular dance position. So bend your knees so they're nice and soft. Shoulders down, back and relaxed. So you should just feel very natural right here.
I feel natural.
Your butt is tucked just a little bit. Okay, so you're not like totally, just a little bit.
Okay.
Now we're gonna slide. I want you to imagine there's a string going through your hips. And you're gonna hold on to that string.
Oh, I got my string.
Okay, you got your string. Now you're gonna pull that string. You're gonna keep your knees soft, because if you straighten your knees, then you're gonna get a hip up. And we don't want your hips going up. We just want them to go straight across. Okay, so once you feel it, there's a hip slide.
Okay.
Now one of the coolest things about belly dance that people really like about it is how your ribs and your hips can be disconnected. They don't have to move together. They move separately. So it looks like they are disconnected. You're doing great. Soften your knees a little bit more.
Okay.
That's another thing that you're really going to get a workout on.
Yeah,
You're going to do
my
a squat
quads are
the whole time.
Okay.
So there's your slide. That's your hip slide. And the more straighter you get it, the better. You don't want it going up and down at all.
Okay.
So there's your slide. All right, so now we're gonna do a rib slide. And a lot of the things that you do with your hips, you can also do with your ribs. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to slide your rib over. I don't want your shoulders
I'm
going
on a
up.
shoulder.
I
Okay,
know.
here we go.
Okay,
My
so
ribs.
look at your shoulders, and you're gonna move your ribs. And the easiest way to do it is take your thumbs and push right there. And you're gonna feel the muscles, your pecs right here. Those are the muscles you're gonna use.
Okay.
So Once you get used to it, you won't have to push. Your muscles will be trained to do it. There's your rib slide. Okay, now if we have a hip slide and we have a rib slide, then we can do circles, which is really fun. I know.
You're asking a lot of me.
So we're gonna go back down to our hips. We're gonna do some circles.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I know you can do this.
I can do this. I got this.
You got a circle, but you have to keep your ribs
Okay.
still. Okay, so you tummy up. You're gonna slide. You're gonna drop your tummy. You're gonna slide, tummy up.
Oh boy.
Slide, down, slide, up, slide, down, slide. All right, you got your hip circle, and look at that. Your chest is staying still. Okay, see? And you've never done
Look at
this
this.
before, and you've got a circle.
No, I can't talk much longer or do this much longer, but
All
I'm
right,
gonna be sore
last
after
thing
these
I'm
few
gonna, I
minutes.
know, it's a good workout. And like I said, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. We're gonna shimmy, which is always something that everybody wants to do when they belly dance. You're gonna use your knees. So same dance position, nice and soft knees. Now you're going to make your knees like pistons, so you're just straight and bend, straight and bend, straight and bend. So your hips are going up and down. Now everybody can shimmy, and it's kind of individual. The faster your knees go, the faster your shimmy goes.
I don't think if my knees can piston on.
Everybody shimmies different. Like right now, my heels are up just a little bit, and you've got your shimmy.
It's kind of a different looking shimmy, but I got my shimmy
It's
on,
perfect.
Valerie. See, I just need to come to class so I can,
And
I'm already breathing hard.
perfect,
We've only been a
see?
few minutes and I'm
Perfect
breathing
your
hard,
techniques,
so.
and you'll have your shimmy on.
Well, Valerie, I want to thank you for being on our show. That was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I want to encourage all the viewers to come down and sign up for one of our classes. It was a great workout. I'm sweating, I'm panting, and it's just an incredible workout. Now, the key to that, now that I'm doing this, is I got to get you running.
Good luck.
Until next time.
Living well, dish by dish.
It's summer and there's nothing better than backyard barbecues. I've got Max Panis with me here and he's going to show some great way to barbecue. Now Max, I'm going to give a little history on you. You used to own a barbecue restaurant
I did.
and now you do catering.
Catering. It's a little bit easier than waiting for people to come in, so.
Running a restaurant. So you've got a lot of experience with barbecuing. You're going to
Yeah,
show
I
us the right way to do this.
do. Well, most of the time I just act like I know what I'm doing, and more often than not it works out, so.
It works.
Yes, so today, typically the food that I cook, it's low temperature and it's over an extended period of time. And obviously we don't have that much time today, so I shortened our portions down. We've got 2 8-ounce pork sirloin chops. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rub it down with a top secret rub.
Wait, top secret, we don't get the recipe? I'm just teasing you.
Okay.
If you have to keep it top secret, you have to keep it top secret.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
All right, so basically, the difference between how people here in the West barbecue and people in the South barbecue is out here we slap it on the grill, flip it over, and bam, it's done. In the South, barbecue for them is, it's more, you know, you throw it in there and you forget about it. When I started my restaurant, I had homemade smokers that you had to sit and babysit. And today, I'm a little bit farther along. I've got these electric smokers where you set the temperature and it runs itself. Are you guys getting in on this? Can you see this? So I put a little bit of virgin olive oil on there, and usually what that does is it helps the rub stick in a little bit better. And there's nothing wrong with making a mess because this isn't my table. My wife,
it's mine. No, so I think the key here is the seasoning. When you say a lot of people just throw it on the grill, I mean, they just buy the meat how it is, some of people, and they throw it on the barbecue and then they wonder why it doesn't taste so good.
This is going to pop off. Usually this needs to smoke low temperature, about 200 degrees, 225, 2 to 3 hours. And portions like this, when they pop off, they're going to be so juicy and so tender that you're not even going to have to put any sauce or anything on there. You see the smoke coming out, that's a good sign. So we'll put that in there, we'll go in and we'll work on our side orders, and then we'll come back out when it's about ready.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, obviously I didn't just chop all these up right now, but to speed things up, we already did that. So
Tell us, first of all, what did you chop up?
this is what I call the savory goulash. It's a mixture. We've got broccoli, sweet potatoes, regular russet potatoes, and cabbage, red cabbage. So basically what we're gonna do, now that we got it all chopped up, we be my bag girl.
Yes.
We slam all of this good stuff in here. So what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna put some virgin olive oil on it, and then we've got this secret recipe of savory seasonings.
You're very secretive.
Oh yeah. The secret, Lipton,
Lipton, there we go.
recipe secrets. You put, is that about a spoonful?
Yes.
Put about that much in.
Spoon or two.
Lynise is gonna be our shaker lady. A little bit of olive oil to help it coat and take all the seasoning.
Seal the
Shake
bag
it up.
first.
Oh yeah, seal the bag. You didn't see the outtake where she spilled it all over the place.
So, you know, my hardest part of barbecuing, I love to eat the sides, but I never can figure out what to do for a side. So this looks like an awesome side.
This is something that my wife makes, and makes me love her even more. She makes this for me, and so I'm just gonna start making it as side orders for my, my catering business. Go ahead and let's dump it out here on the pan. Bam, so what you do here, spread it out good. Looks like we were heavy on the seasoning. You're gonna enjoy that
That's all right.
later. So what you do is you spread it out, put it in the oven for about 30 minutes at about 350 degrees, or until the potatoes are mashed up, or until they're soft enough that you can chew through them. And everything else should be cooked by then. But yeah, so that's the savory goulash. If you ever want to know how to make that, I know someone who can tell you, so just get a hold of me.
So we're gonna wait about 30 minutes. When that's done cooking, we're gonna take that out and then we're gonna go check on our meat.
Yes, by then the pork chop should be smoked and succulent by then. So
Good. It smells really good, Max.
I think we should consider ourselves lucky I didn't burn your house down. Here's that.
Okay, I'm gonna help you get them off.
Pull these babies off. So basically, with larger chunks of meat, typically this cook would take about 3 hours. Since we've got these 6 to 8 ounce portions, it definitely didn't take that long. So what you want to do is make sure that you get it to an internal temperature with pork about 160 degrees, which at this point, that's what they are. Lynise is over here licking her lips.
I am.
think she
I
might
can't
try
wait to try one. I'm a sucker for barbecue though. It's the best part of summer. So tell us really quick, I'm gonna try this, but I want you to tell, you do the catering we talked about.
Yes.
If somebody's got a big party, because we're all partying right now, how do they get a hold of you to?
Well, you can go to my website. It's www.barbecuedvernal.com, or you can find me at thebasin.biz and just search barbecued. I've also got a coupon on there, so anybody who wants to cater, large group, I will hook you up. Just mention that you saw us here on Living Well. Yeah, so this is good. How's
Really good,
pork
really
chop?
good. So thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you.
This show's health and safety tip advises that before long trips, you check the weather forecast. Freak storms and bad weather are the last thing you want to ruin your special summer vacation. I'm here at the Vernal Middle School where our community just got done doing this year's Relay for Life. Joining me is Brenda and Anna Lee. They're the co-chairs. Is that what you call yourselves? Tell us a little bit about the Relay for Life. What is the purpose of it, first of all, for those that may not know?
So Relay for Life is the fundraising organization for the American Cancer Society, and it's actually the second largest private health-related fundraiser in the entire country, and they raise more money for cancer research than everybody but the United States government.
Great. And how did you two get involved? You're the co-chairs. Now, let me back up a minute. You were telling me it's been 18 years.
Yeah,
that it's been gone. So this is your guys' second year to do this. So how did you guys get involved the last 2 years in this?
So we actually were involved in other areas of the Relay for Life. I had taken care of the Survivor Dinner for 2 years, and Brenda did entertainment with her husband. And last year, the chair was actually Chrissy Knibbe, and she got sick, and so they asked us to step in and to take over, and we did, and hit the ground running. And now we have it for 2 more years.
And this is a big event. This isn't something you just show up for on Thursday night, Friday night, whatever, and pull it off. This is all year long you guys work on this, correct?
Yeah, we do. We start in about August, September, getting our committee together. And
August, September of the year before.
yeah, so 3 more months we'll start again.
So you get a small break. And so when you get your committee together, and I guess you got to start doing fundraisers and what all's involved on that end?
We start getting our committee, used to what they're doing. We go to training, stuff like that, and teams will start signing up and doing fundraisers in the fall usually. So,
you mentioned that you guys took over because somebody had gotten sick, but as much time as this takes, I'm sure there's got to be some sort of a personal connection for you as well. What is it that keeps motivating you guys to keep doing this year after year?
There's definitely always a connection for us to have to do this. It's a lot of stress. My dad has leukemia. He's had it for a while, and he's received treatments, and he's still here. And we get to walk the Survivor Lap together, which is really neat for me.
That is a neat thing.
I had a friend that passed away from cancer with kids the same age as mine, so that always helps. And then, new things keep happening. We have a neighbor boy, Dylan Maldonado, that just lost his battle, and that was definitely really powerful this year for me.
How about you, Valerie?
So the thing that got me into it, I remember when I was like 8 years old, my cousin in California was diagnosed with cancer. And at 8 years old, that was a big scary word, and we were absolutely sure she was going to die. And she hasn't. She's still here. And then it just was family members and friends and all kinds of people that just kept getting cancer. My baby sister, who was 20 years old at the time, was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and that just really hit home. It was really hard for me, and to think of her little boy growing up without a mom, it was something that I wanted to fight back against it. And I hope that someday there's a world where people just look and say, cancer, that's something I read about on the internet. And it's not an everyday part of people's lives. So that's why I do this.
Well, unfortunately, I think every one of us have been touched in one way or another with cancer. Someone we know, whether it's a personal connection, or just someone we've heard about. So it's great that they have these things that we can come out and raise money to help find a cure. Tell us a little bit about this year. We just got finished with it. It looked like it was an incredible turnout.
It was.
And so tell us some of the highlights of this year.
So this year we actually had the opportunity to participate in a cancer prevention study, and we needed 111 people at our Relay for Life to participate in this. And what it was is a study that shows a little bit of certain different lifestyles that can help lead to cancer or prevent it. And so they took the 111 people with the goal of getting 300,000 nationwide to do a small blood sample and fill out a questionnaire about their lifestyle and a waist to circumference measurement, and then we will mail off a survey to them every year for the next 20 years and just kind of follow up with them. And that was a really neat thing that we're able to participate in out in the Basin.
And they camp all night, they walk. I know normally it's at the high school. Our high school's been under construction this summer, so you guys did it here at the middle school. But people come out, they walk all night. There's the luminaries, is that what it's called?
Luminary ceremony.
It's a neat thing.
Yeah.
It's a neat thing to come out and participate in. How much did you guys raise this year?
We were just short of $213,000. And what's neat is that we have until August 31st. We're a little bit short of our goal that we set for ourselves of about $225,000. And so we still have some money coming in and opportunities to turn money in for it still. And we still have some teams even fundraising. So we think that we'll probably meet that goal, but $213,000 is enormous.
That's incredible. We have an incredible community.
We really do.
They come out in full force. So if they want to donate, they still have till August. They can get a hold of one of you guys, or there's also teams
we
out
have
there.
a website, www.relayforlife.org/Uintah Basin UT.
Okay.
And you can go on there and donate online, which makes it easy also.
We'll make sure we put that up on our website so you can get that as well.
So another neat thing, just like last year our relay was huge too. We were the biggest Relay for Life in the entire state of Utah.
Oh wow.
So our Basin really came out. But then per capita in the entire country, We were the second biggest.
Oh, wow.
So there was only one other relay bigger than us.
And that's out of over 5,000
Wow.
relays. The Uintah Basin is really awesome.
That says a lot about our community.
It really does.
Well, they're doing it again next year, so if you want to get involved, you can go ahead and get in touch with one of these two ladies, and they'll be able to help you out putting teams together, doing fundraisers, whatever it is. We want to thank you guys for doing this. I know it's a lot of work. Somebody has to do it, and so we appreciate all the hard work that you guys do. Thank you. And thanks for joining us. I know you got an overload of me on this episode. I promise we didn't fire Mark. Between our Utah Summer Games, Ragnar, Dino Tri, we've been so busy living well that he hasn't had a lot of extra time, but you will see him on future episodes. We want to remind you to like us on Facebook to be entered in for our 12 Weeks of Summer giveaway. Thank you to our guests, and until next time, live well, Uintah Basin. Okay, what did I say there?
Lynise is going to be our shaker lady. Shake it up.
My butt wants to shake.
While you brush your teeth.
Ow, ow!
There you go. You guys can stop.
You guys have so much blackmail on me.
Is my fly down?